In this video, I'll talk about the games that will leave the PS Plus Extra catalog on October 15th. Like, subscribe, and you'll find out which ones. The first game leaving the subscription in October is The Evil Within, in which you get to play as Detective Sebastian Castellanos. He investigates a bloody murder together with his colleagues and encounters a mysterious and powerful force, as a result of which the detective finds himself in a crazy world full of ugly creatures and dangerous traps. The plot captures from the first minutes of the game with its cruelty and madness. You want to understand what is going on here and where all these psychopaths came from. Gameplay, in general, is also normal, but the control is not as responsive as in modern games, but it's still interesting to play. In general, this game I definitely recommend to get acquainted before it is not removed. Also, leaving the subscription is LittleBigPlanet 3. Surprisingly, Sony continues to remove their games from the subscription, which of course we continue to judge them for. It's an exclusive platformer with varied and colorful levels. In the third part of the franchise, the player will have to control not only Sackboy, who by the way got a separate game on PS5, but also his friends Fast and Agile, Oddsock, Bird Swoop, and Weightlifter Toggle. In addition to the new characters, Sackboy also has new equipment, including a teleporter and rocket-propelled shoes. The LittleBigPlanet series has always had interesting mechanics and a creative mode, where players could design their own levels. The third installment has all of this, but the story campaign is criticized for being too fast-paced, so new gadgets don't have time to reveal themselves, but that's been fixed by the players themselves by creating a bunch of different levels. Ultra Street Fighter 4 will be leaving the subscription on the 15th of October. For me, this was the first 3D fighting game in the Street Fighter series, and despite my love for the 2D versions, this installment blew me away. Those bulging eyes and hypertrophied limbs, especially the feet, were repulsive. However, getting a close-up look at my favorite fighters was still interesting. Gotham Knights will be leaving the PS Plus Extra catalog in October. It's an open-world action RPG set in Gotham City. According to the plot, Batman died and launched the so-called Nightfall Protocol, leaving the defense of the city to his 4 assistants, Redcap, Batgirl, Robin, and Nightwing. Each defender has their own fighting style and abilities, but don't expect a completely unique character. Essentially, they all have the same strikes, just animated differently. The heroes have levels, which will need to be pumped up by completing tasks, open skills, and abilities, as well as get new equipment without which to pass the game is simply impossible. Also, leaving the subscription in October will be 5 games in the Dragon Quest series. These are Japanese anime RPG games. The Builders sub-series is a kind of analog of Minecraft, where you need to mine resources and craft items. Heroes sub-series offers to have fun in the game by smashing enemies like in a slasher. And Dragon Quest Sax S is a JRPG with turn-based battles and an interesting possibility to switch to classic 2D mode. If you like any of these games, you should install them on your console and play them. Access to them will close on the 15th of October. Write in comments whether you will play something from this list. Press the bell and turn on all notifications so you'll always know which games are coming and going with your PS Plus subscription.